The US president will sign the law on border security to stop the shutdown in the country, and also to bypass the Congress and use the military budget to finance the walls, the statement said. The administration. The president again seeks to fulfill his promise for the construction of the wall, protect the boundaries and security of our great country, said the press secretary of the White House, Sarah Sanders. She added that Trump will take measures, including public emergency, in order to end the crisis in national security and humanitarian crisis at the border. In the compromise bill we are talking about $1.3 billion in funding for border security, including physical barriers, but on the wall, not stand up. The president warned that it might declare a state of emergency through the wall earlier this year. Then some members of the Republican Party said it would create a dangerous precedent. A state of emergency would be an illegal act, a significant abuse of presidential powers, and a desperate attempt to divert attention from the fact that President Trump broke his main promise that he will be forced to pay for the wall. Mexico, reads the statement of the Democrats. He was unable to convince Mexico that the American people are their elected representatives to pay for their inefficient and expensive wall, so now trying to circumvent Congress in a desperate attempt to put the taxpayer on the hook, added in the statement. State of emergency in the event of a crisis. In this case, Mr. Trump claims that the crisis caused by the migrants who come across the border between Mexico and the United States. Experts say that the state of emergency gives the president special powers that will allow him to circumvent the usual political process. On the one hand, more than 2,000 people were denied entry or detained at the border every day in November. Therefore, proponents of this idea argue that this is an emergency situation. Others say the figure is much less than 10 years ago, and thousands of people who travel from countries such as Honduras, represented asylum seekers that is looking for legal ways to get into the country.